Kiambu is one of the 47 counties in the country. It occupies an area of 2,449.21 square kilometers and borders Nairobi and Kajiado counties to the south, Murang'a and Nyandarua counties to the north, Machakos to the east, and Nakuru County to the northwest. Kiambu County is made up of 12 constituencies, namely Thika Town, Juja, Lari, Githunguri, Kikuyu, Kabete, Limuru, Gatundu South, Gatundu North, Ruiru, Kiambu Town, and Kiambaa constituency. Kiambu County has a population of 1,623,282 spread out in rural and urban centers, which have a well-developed road network, including the 8-lane Thika Superhighway and the eastern and northern bypasses. Kiambu County government, as currently constituted, is headed by the Governor, William Kabogo, and over 120 members of the County Assembly in the pioneer government of the devolved system. The region is mostly agricultural, with vast tea plantations in Limuru and Gatundu South, coffee plantations in Kikuyu, Ruiru, and parts of Githunguri, pineapples in Gatundu and Thika constituencies, while horticultural farming categorizes parts of Kikuyu, Githunguri, and Kiambaa. As a result of a well-developed road network, the region is slowly being turned into a concrete jungle, with farmers selling their large parcels of land to real estate developers, who have in turn put up apartments and gated communities, thus further reducing agricultural activities within the county. The proximity of the county to Nairobi city has turned all its urban centers into dormitories for the big workforce that operates in Nairobi and its environs, with many sleeping in the county but working in Nairobi and other centers surrounding the county. Kiambu County prides itself on very unique features and developments that bring money and fame to the local people. For example, in Lari constituency, the region boasts of the Great Rift Valley tourist attraction at the escarpment, the Limuru butter shoe manufacturers, the sprawling Limuru tea plantations, and the Thika Superhighway and its constituent bypasses. The Kiambu County government, led by Governor William Kabogo, has a strategy to create an enabling environment for farming and to provide support services to farmers with a special focus on medium and small-scale farmers through the agricultural sector. To address the diminishing land size and maximize agricultural productivity in the county, the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, through the able leadership of Dr. Waiganjo, has constructed 60 high-tunnel greenhouses in all the 12 constituencies at the cost of 31 million shillings, with farmers planting tomatoes and capsicum for local and export purposes in a controlled atmosphere. High tunnel is a freestanding or a gutter-connected covered structure without heating or electrical power, where a horticultural crop is produced through drip irrigation method, ensuring a maximum harvest and food safety.
What informed our idea to set up this greenhouse farming is basically intensifying of agriculture. In Kiambu and many other parts of the country, but I want to be more specific in Kiambu because we do have land issues where probably the average land sizes are even less than a hectare. We have to intensify our agriculture. And what we are doing is that we are not just using the high tunnels, or what I am calling greenhouses for the sake of the common person, but also we are using the drip farming. And we have these for comparison so that farmers will also see what the external drip irrigation can do, because there are other crops probably which we will need just to use the drip irrigation. In the high tunnel, what I must mention is that we use drip irrigation, which is very economical in terms of water usage. We also use the structures which we design, and only those people that met our design, you are able to provide the contract. Therefore, we have currently used about 21.3 million for these structures because they have to meet the specifications. The netting had to be insect-proof, the polythene sheet had to have the PVC, so that we have a controlled environment. And this is very important because it culminates in a very economical way of managing the pests and also the diseases. We have the roll-ups which send away the spores and at night, so that we don't have accumulation of fungal diseases. And therefore we find that if we do the right practices, then we are going to use very little amount of pesticides and also escape the residues which are occasionally being found in our market produce. Really, that is the intention of the Farmer Field School. We want to take the farmer along. My staff have already had a training where we have had an integrated pest management training, and within the IPM, the first thing to do is to do the scouting. So the farmers are learning how to scout, and when they scout, it means that they only do what we call need-based pesticide application. And even those pesticides, we are trying as much as we can. I have already instructed my staff first to do the biological insecticides, which are more environmentally friendly, and also to do scouting so that they only spray when it is necessary. So we are not doing just a routine spraying. In fact, you use less in the high tunnel because already the insects are secluded by the insect-proof netting, and also the diseases are being secluded by the roll-ups that we have instituted in all our greenhouses. I want to, in fact, have an opportunity here to thank the governor, because himself, he is already assured, he has assured us through the NACUMAT and also NIVAS, and our only challenge and what we have to do is to meet that quality. With the backstopping of our extension, you can see from even what is being coming out already that we have what it takes to market in those big stores, and this really is going to be a big step towards the production. And again, I know when you have something, a good quality produce, really marketing doesn't become a big issue. So the market, you can say, is relatively assured. I am expecting a turnaround first in people's thinking, because we will have a situation where those farmers with a quarter acre will not be crying that they have no farm and they cannot now produce. Again, our youth, we have really a very big potential of a lot of youth in Kiambu, and this is actually an entry point for engaging the youth in agriculture. Greenhouse farming, as you know, and as you can see, we don't have a lot of problems with weeds when we do the drip irrigation. So they don't want to dirty their hands, and they can do it very easily using the greenhouse farming. Again, you have heard me talk about the software. We are communicating with the farmer through the software, and I'm sure this is going to be quite impressive. It has already been very easy for us to keep track of the functions that the extension person is carrying out with the farmers. So it's going to be a big impact with regard to the greenhouse, and this will also be upscaled to other projects within the county. We have already started forming the cooperative, the horticulture growers cooperative in Kiambu, and this will be the umbrella for all these 60 groups that we have in Kiambu. I would really like to take this opportunity to let the farmers here and also the Kenyan people and the Kiambu residents to know that our governor William Kabogo has really a soft heart for agriculture, and he believes that we can produce a lot, we can make a lot of economic gains if we engage in high technology agriculture. Our county assembly agreed to set aside 95 million in our budget for irrigation, and we have already, the governor has commissioned an irrigation project at Kimonyo, the Kimonyo water pan. Right now, after we launch this greenhouse, we will be heading to Kawera, which is in Gatundu North, and all over Kiambu we have very many irrigation projects. So really we are doing a lot, and we want to show the farmer how to do it rather than do it for him. But I want to mention to you that Kiambu, in terms of agriculture, has a high potential. You know that there has been a spatial plan that has been prepared in participation with the residents, and we are going to zone those agricultural areas so that we don't just think of these infrastructures and others and forget the agriculture.
The structures will be used as demonstration plots and farmers' field schools to demonstrate appropriate crop husbandry and post-harvest handling among smallholder farmers groups. With a ministry motto of farming for prosperity, the Kiambu County Greenhouse High Tunnel Project aims at achieving the following objectives, according to the project coordinator, Rosemary Nyamu.
So the biggest reason why we have the high tunnels, it is actually a training tool. One, the staff will train the farmers on this production within this farmer field school. We have set this farmer field school in a way that the farmers will be in a class every week, once a week at least, depending on the choice of the farmers. They have selected on a day within the week which they can meet as a group and learn on the issues that go with the production, starting with the planting, pests and diseases, the pruning, up to marketing. And so we also invite farmers who are not members of the group, because this tool is for training. So some people in the community within that ward where the greenhouse is are welcome to come for trainings on the days that the groups are doing the trainings. The other issue is when we were doing the recruitment. In collaboration with the sub-county officers, we were able to identify the groups that qualified in the criteria, which was very, very strict, because we do not want to give a greenhouse where the farmer has challenges of water harvesting. However, we have put gutters around the greenhouse so that we can facilitate the farmer to harvest water which falls from just the rainwater, which they will be able to use to irrigate with it. And so we have this first phase, we only did 60 high tunnels, and we expect to buy more high tunnels. So we expect groups to be cohesive, to be ready even to meet, when they meet all the terms which we have put through, then we shall consider them. That is from all the sub-counties of Kiambu County.
High tunnels distribution is as follows: Juja 6, Kiambu 5, Limuru 5, Ruiru 3, Lari 5, Gatundu South 6, Gatundu North 4, Thika 6, Kabete 6, Githunguri 5, Kiambaa 4, Kikuyu 5, making a total of 60 tunnels. Nyamu spelt out the terms applied to qualify the groups as follows. 1. The greenhouse is to be issued only to groups of farmers, not to individual farmers. 2. The group must be registered with the relevant government ministry. 3. accessibility to adequate irrigation water. 4. Adequate land. 5. Existence of an active bank account. 6. Ability to manage revolving funds. 7. Group cohesiveness and engagement in crop production. 8. Group's commitment to weekly trainings by relevant departments. 9. The group must be willing to sign an MOU with the Department of Agriculture and the county government. Greenhouses visited were an indicator of the transformation that the project will bring to the poor resource farmers in the county at the end of the project. The chairman, Vision Farmers Self-Help Group in Kamenu Ward of Thika Town constituency, Julius Karaoke Wamboi, expressed gratitude to the county government for the timely project, which he noted would transform farming in the county.
Kikundi yetu ilianza mwaka wa 2006 ndio tulikuwa registered, japokuwa tulikuwa tumeanza hapo mbeleni kidogo. Na sasa hapa tuko na greenhouse ambayo tumepewa na kaunti ya Kiambu, ambayo ni mradi umegharamiwa na hii kaunti, na tumepewa na sisi tufanyie yale mambo ya ukulima ambayo tungependa kufanya. Kawaida sisi tumekuwa ni wakulima hapo mbeleni ambapo tumekuwa tukilima mashamba madogo, na sasa tumepewa hii greenhouse ili tuweze kuendeleza kilimo chetu cha mboga na aina kama hizo. Na hii greenhouse ambayo tumeamua wakati huu tuanze na kupanda nyanya ambazo tumepanda siku hii ya leo, na katika hii greenhouse tumepanda jumla ya nyanya 360 ambapo imekuwa na spacing ya 45 by 45.
The agricultural experts within the county government have also outsourced technology from like-minded experts in the private sector to ensure that the greenhouse farmers get the best crop husbandry, to ensure that their tomatoes and capsicums are healthy, maintain their nutritive value, flavor, and texture. Hortipo organic experts were at hand to show the farmers the right usage of environmentally friendly and biodegradable products usage to facilitate a good and safe harvest. Jukomo Focal Area Development Self-Help Group in Juja constituency were also elated by the project and commended the county government for the ambitious project, which they said will ensure that the poor resource group members are financially stable in the next 5 years. The chairman, Joseph Kahongo, said that the group has 18 members and was started in 2008 as a self-help group.
Tumeendesha miradi mingi. Ya kwanza mradi kama huu tulipatiwa na county government, hiyo uko pande hii ya greenhouse. Imetusaidia sana hii mradi. Na serikali ya county government ikatutumia walimu kutoka kwa ministry. Wale tumefaidika sana kwa hawa, kwa sababu hata mkiona hapa tunaendelea na mradi hii wa courgettes na inafanya vizuri sana. Hata mkiona mnaona members wanaendelea na kuvuna, tupeleka kwa market. Hata ikiwa kuna challenge ya market si mzuri sana saa hii, lakini itakuwa tu. Na ndani ya greenhouse huko tukana mmea wa nyanya, ile tayari tumeifunga na inaanza kutoa maua. Kwa hivyo tunaona hiyo project ikiendelea hivyo itatusaidia sana, kila mtu tupate kila mtu greenhouse yake, kwa sababu hii pesa tutatoa kwa hii greenhouse itatusaidia tujengee kila mtu greenhouse yake ndio tupanuke.
Ndioni Youth Group formed in 2011 with 15 members. Samuel Kinuthia Njenga said that his group settled for a capsicum crop and was assured of a 100% harvest. He further explained that the training the group members have received from collaborators like Kari and other agricultural experts have made the group members a source of envy in their area, as they are now a highly sought after group.
Tunafurahia juu hata imekuwa ikivuta hata wanayouth wengi kwa kijiji chetu, na many have been showing interest in what we have been doing So tumeona ya kwamba ni kitu mzuri ambayo inaweza kushikanisha vijana hasa kwa ukulima. Hapo mbeleni ilikuwa inaonekana kama ni ya wazee, so hakuna vijana wengi walikuwa wanataka kujiingiza katika ukulima. But when we started here as a youth group, na watu wengi na vijana wengi hasa wakaona ya kwamba wanaweza hata wao kujiingiza katika ukulima na wanaweza faidika. So many have been showing interest, and still kuna wengine wamejiunga kutoka kwa kuona hiki kikundi chetu.
On challenges of access roads in Lari constituency, especially the Githunguri-Kimende road, Muthoni said that the greenhouse concept will uplift the lives of resource-poor farmers, but challenged the county government to ensure that water challenges are also taken care of, saying that farmers in Kimende and Lari have no irrigation water.
Lakini changamoto ni barabara. Barabara ndio bovu kabisa. Sababu kutoka hapa ikifika kule itakuwa imeharibika. Mashimo nini hata magari zingine hazitaki. Sasa inatugharamia pesa nyingi. Tungeomba hii county government ya Kiambu itusaidie hata kututengenezea barabara. Hata maji sio mzuri sana. Hata hiyo kuna maji ilikuwa huko juu, ilikuwa inatoka kwa msitu. Na tungependa hata nayo washughulikie hiyo maneno ili maji iweze kuteremka vizuri. Tunatoka maji kwa damu nyingine huko juu, imekwama hapa juu, inaitwa Githoito Water Project. Inaweza kuteremka. Na tukitengenezewa barabara, tupate maji, tutakuwa tuko mbele.
Daniel Musyoka, Monsanto Seed Development Technology Advisor, said that his company was working closely with the county government to educate both the farmers and the technical officers on the correct pesticide usage and the use of the right quality seeds.
Red Knight ni pilipili ama ni hoho ambayo inaoteshwa kwa greenhouse kwa sababu ya mazao kwanza, na pia quality ya ile product ambayo inatoka. Inaweza toa 15 tons per acre, na zile pilipili hoho zingine tunajua kwa soko inatoa 7 maximum 8. Hii itakutolea up to 15 tons na utaweza vuna for 7 to 8 months, na hiyo pilipili hoho unaweza uza ikiwa green ama unaweza ngojea ibadilike rangi. Ukiuza ikiwa green bei iko chini, lakini utauza nyingi. Ukingojea ive ndio ikue kala nyekundu, haitazaa nyingi lakini bei iko juu. Kwa hivyo ukifanya mahesabu utakuta labda zitakuwa sawa. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni mbegu mzuri, na chenye nimesema uzuri wake inazaa zaidi, na pili product yenye inatoka ni ya quality ya hali ya juu, na hata ikiwa imeiva ukipeleka sokoni itakaa kwa muda mrefu. Zingine zikikaa huwa inabonyea, ina lose the quality.
The Chief Officer in charge of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, John Jenga, explained that the sector is committed to increasing the food produced per unit area in the county, and since the land sizes in Kiambu County are negligible, they have opted to embrace the high tunnel technology, which is the common mode of farming in developed countries like the European Union and the Netherlands.
The greenhouse project in the county is one of our major projects in the county, in the department, and this project was informed by a number of factors in our county. One of them is the fact that the land sizes are quite small and the population is quite high, and we have to find ways of increasing the amount of food that are produced in the county. And because the land is not expanding, the only way we can increase the production is increasing the productivity per unit area. This project targeted two sets of target groups. We are targeting the resource poor farmers, and we also targeting the youth. The resource poor farmers, we want to increase their incomes through this greenhouse technology, so that they can be in a position to produce high-value crops that will help fetch more money for them, and in that way increase their farm incomes. We are now going to the next phase of the project. We want to to purchase more greenhouses, and it is in our work plan, and the process of procuring these greenhouses have already started, and we want to even give the groups that were not able to get, the groups that were not fortunate to get in the first phase, we are targeting them for the second phase. And the idea is the same. And at the end of the project, our aim is to make sure that we have as many greenhouses as possible in the county, owned by the farmers themselves. We expect the farmers to graduate from the group greenhouses to individual-owned greenhouses. And this, we are sure, we are going to increase the productivity, and we are going to improve the farm incomes in our county, and the farmers are going to move to the next level. And that is what we intend to do in this county.
The seedlings were produced from a central place at the Kiambu Agricultural Training Center, where the principal, Joseph Munyiri, explained that high level of technology and crop husbandry was applied to ensure that the seedling produced records a 100% survival rate.
Here we train farmers on various technologies in agriculture, and we also carry out demonstrations on the various agricultural technologies here. And also we hold field days once in a year for the farmers within the Kiambu County. And with the proper training, our farmers in the Kiambu County can be able to produce a lot of tomatoes and capsicum for sales in Nairobi, which is a huge market for our farmers around here. As a county, we have seen it worthwhile to establish banana hardening nurseries, banana seedling hardening nurseries, where farmers can access these seedlings easily so that they can plant them on their farms. So it is also another technology which we are actually training farmers on how to plant bananas and make sure that the production is good, the qualities are perfect, and also disease and pest controls are done very well. So this is the starting point where we are actually ensuring that the farmers will get the planting materials. So for uniformity of seedling production and also for quality assurance, this is where we raised the seedlings for the 60 greenhouses in the county. And the advantage of raising seedlings in such a structure is that there is uniformity in germination, and also the quality of the seedlings is assured because we control the pests and diseases here. As you see, it is on a raised bed so that there is no contamination from the ground. And as well, the germination percent is actually assured because we are able to achieve 85 to 90% germination. As you can see from one of the trays is that we are able to achieve almost 100% germination of the seeds, so that the farmers cannot lose their money.
Farmers lose over 45% of their harvest during the post-harvest period due to poor handling of the final product. To this end, experts from KARI were engaged who trained technical officers on the effective usage of pesticides and handling of the end product, thus ensuring that the tomatoes and capsicums that are going to be harvested do not get destroyed before they hit the market.
The time period between the harvest to the time that you are going to utilize it. Those are the post-harvest. So the main objectives, and you have said it so clearly, it's to maintain quality, and those are the quality. And one thing we have to realize about post-harvest is ensuring food safety. Because in whatever we do in post-harvest, we ensure that the end consumer gets a safe food. Because we may do all what we do, but by the end of it all, we are delivering foods that are not safe to the end user.
Such information you might not get it in any textbook or any book. That is why we are sharing experiences. That is very true. Even in the flower farms. They do it very early, when they are not active. You see, insects the activity increases with temperature. So during the day, at a time like this, you might be spraying something which is even hanging on a certain meter. Why in the greenhouse? Yourself, you are targeting the wrong place because you are not spraying everywhere, isn't it?